I'm in love with money. I'm in love with money. I'm in love with money.
Nothing you say, nothing you do is gonna stop me. Weigh me down, tear me up, come on and make me bleed. It's gonna take a lot more than you'll ever ask. Before you know it, you'll be laid out on your back. In the end, rip to shreds, and I'll be standing over you. This is a war. I might be scarred and battle-torn, but I don't run and hide. It's my pride that says stand up tall and fight. Fight, fight, fight. Never hold back, never a doubt, no hesitation. Throw the pitch, hit the switch, a transformation. So take a shot, take a number, take your place in line. You're gonna fall, you're gonna crumble just like every time. In the end, rip the shreds, and I'll be standing over you. This is a war. I might be scarred and battle-torn, but I don't run and hide. It's my pride that says stand up tall and fight. Fight, fight, fight.
The world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
And Homer to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep
Oh,
right
no.
center field.
Swung on bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a live shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. Tonight, we are back with the 16th edition of the XBL semifinals getting started, and my name is Dwayne, going to be doing commentary here in the booth with you once again, and joining me is my league office fellow member, No Hummus. How are you doing tonight, Hummus? This is a matchup of two of the greatest players this game has ever seen, and there's a big reason why you and I wanted to take this one tonight.
Oh yeah, like first key right here is two goats and Titans. I mean, you ask anyone who's like who they consider the greatest, it's only gonna be one or these two players. No one else is gonna be up for consideration. If we take season 8 on, Lazy Hero has what, 3 championships to his name,
Indeed.
and then Flash before that, seasons 1 through 7, he has 4 rings to his name. So if there's any greater matchup, it's I don't think it could be any greater than this one. Like two Titans, as we said.
Yeah, 2 eras of the game. Super Mega Baseball 2 brought us those first 7 seasons and Flash's championships. Super Mega Baseball 3 brought us Lazy and all of his championships and all of his success. And here we stand on Super Mega Baseball 4, kind of with like a Jordan versus LeBron kind of moment with these two in a semifinal with a chance to punch their ticket to a World Series. The other semifinal not yet started as well between Spluto and Luke Archer. The thing about that one starting up tomorrow night. You'll hear it here first if you're here right now. We were going to have those games at 7 p.m. Eastern time for you. Games 1 and 2 live. These games tonight, pre-recorded, games 1 and 2 of Flash and Lazy. There's a couple keys here to this series that we're just going to quickly go over before we get into it. And one of those being, keeping these games close and keeping up with each other. These two can go punch for punch, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, if we talk about go for the distance here, Lazy, he has are the greatest offense that we've seen at SMB, and Flash, he's right there behind him. We've seen both players go on countless runs, like as if it's just like second nature to them. Now you have them going head to head. We're gonna see both of them respond to each other without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes we always meme it, but football scores could be in order, or it could be the virtue of the close game with the way that these two are both able to also pitch with location, with efficiency, and sort of just with confidence. I've never really seen two players, honestly, that conduct themselves both the way Flash and Lazy do, both so close to the chest. Obviously extremely tight with strategy, extremely tight with never really edging one way or the other with emotions. They stay focused on the game, they stay focused on the strike zone, and it'll be interesting to see if that's one of the differentiating factors between these two, with Lazy being as good as he is with that eye. It's honestly the all-time eye I think we've ever seen.
Yeah, we also talk about that pitch location sequence. I think if Flash is gonna walk away with a series win here, he has to be perfect on the mound here. Lazy, you give him anything, you give him the slightest pitch in the zone, and he's gonna rock that for a single, double, triple, home run. It don't matter. He's like you could hold him down for like 2 innings, and then he'll just sneeze like three hits back to back, like he's like I said, like just instinct. And same thing with Flash. Same thing. Like you could maybe hold him down for a few innings, and all of a sudden that power bat just revs up to life. And I think the key here is, can Flash keep up with Lazy, and can he pitch perfect? Because when we talk about their pitching ability, I think the Flash is better, but when we talk about hitting, Lazy is second to none. And so I think this will really end up being who, like, offense versus defense, who's gonna have the better will.
Yeah, the battle of wills, the battle of titans, it's about to kick off right now. Lazy versus Flash, number 4 versus number 1, XBL season 16 semifinals. We're going to bring you game 1. Hang tight.
Good evening, everybody. We're going here into Game 1 of the XBL semifinals. The Sea Otters will be taking home field first here as the Flash Kittens are the away team. This is going to be an exciting one, boys.
As exciting as they come, two of the greatest players we have ever seen on either side of the ball in Super Mega Baseball facing off.
Number 3.
As he takes that one for strike one, we see Pristine Christine on the mound. High velo and no junk and pretty high accuracy. You know, I feel like that kind of plays into Flash's style. He really likes those fastballs. So if Lazy's gonna be tossing that all game, this might be a good one for Flash.
Yeah, you know, Flash is a big off-speed hitter. He loves to hit low velo. He loves to hit, you know, change-ups that are missed over the plate. So we'll see how long Lazy can use that fastball, as Flash does get a hold of a heater there and finds himself with the first extra base hit of the series.
Yeah, you know, I think that really just set the tone. Runners heading for third, and it looks like that's a lead, or not lead off triple, but one out triple. Isaac Wright comes up to bat here.
Yeah, one out triple. Flash really mashed that ball. Talk about setting the tone for himself early, and he's got himself an RBI just that quick.
Yeah, RBI double, and this is the show of things to come. I think we're in for a shootout.
Yeah, Flasherton's first time really on prime time for an extended period in quite a while. I mean, I don't think he's done a match of the week maybe since I myself played him quite a few seasons ago. I would say 3-4 seasons ago at the very least. So good to see Flash back, you know, under the lights as well, and you can kind of see what he's all about and what that great player is under the surface.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Inside strike two. 101 heater gets him as Weight Room comes in. RBI hero activates for him.
All-time favorite player for me here on the Flasherton's club.
Takes a swing at that one, but the first baseman is going to catch for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first, still 1-0, as Barry Allen will take them out for the Flashertons.
I thought for a second that little humpback liner was going to get over the first baseman again for some more runs, and Lazy was going to have even more to have to deal with, but just the one run, and you know how Lazy sets the table for himself. We'll see if he's able to get a quick walk or a runner on, and there you go. There's the leadoff hit, just that quickly.
You know, that's sort of typical Lazy. You get a single to get things going, a couple hits going, and before you know it, he got 2-3 runs on the board.
Yeah, you know he's not going to go fishing outside the zone, so Flash has to be creative with his locations.
Especially with that off speed, because if you give Lazy any off speed that he any pitch really that he likes, he's gonna mash it.
A changeup had him a little bit.
So double play opportunity, no longer standing. As that's a swing for a foul ball. And that's going to be a walk. So runners on first and second, no outs. As Jasper Hope, RBI hero, activates. Early chance here for the Sea Otters to take back the lead.
Yeah, Lazy's eye is just too good to be missing with, you know, curveballs and changeups that far out of the zone. The ball does not have enough speed.
That changeup was left a little over the middle there, and that could have been punished. But no dice, as it's now a full count, no outs, runners on first and second. As that one's hit into left field, looks like the fielder will get under in time for out number 1.
Big break for Flash.
Yeah, you know, that was a much needed out there, especially the runners can't advance, so now double play will end the inning. And that one's left a little over the middle. Right fielder gets to it, and just like that, bases are loaded, 1 out, and Kimmy Cash comes up to bat.
This looks like a pretty good hitter for Lazy here, this catcher, so gonna have to be careful, Mr. Flash. If you could get a ball on the ground, though, and turn a double play in any fashion, it would be just what the doctor ordered.
Miss changeup, and that's going to be foul. So another pitch goes foul. And swing and a miss,
Wow.
out number 2. Whoa, change up.
Lazy was sitting for that fastball, and he did not get it the entire at-bat.
Yeah, that fastball's dangerous against Lazy. You gotta pitch it few and far between, I think. As that one's gonna be hit right to Flash Gordon, thrown to first in time for round number 3. So Flasherton's escape with no runs given up. We go to the top of the second, still 1-0.
I mean, you have to remember Flash, fresh out of the award show with a Von Asen award to his name.
That's
So
right.
he has had an amazing season pitching. He's probably at peak on the mound, and he just worked himself out of a jam like Houdini.
Yeah, you know, if there's gonna be a pitcher who can stop Lazy, I think this postseason is gonna be Flash. As that one's thrown high for a strike 1. That one just goes over the diving second baseman, as that's gonna be a 1-out single.
Yeah, I mean, is that a jump ball? Either way, maybe you can't reach that. That was a tough one, kind of in-betweener for Lazy to have to field. But with Christine, I mean, that's a really good starter. If Lazy can settle in, the type of stats, even with the no junk, you know, you just have to locate and Flash will fish a little bit outside the zone.
And that one's gonna be another hit. So runners on first and second, 1 out. The key to beat the Otters here is that every opportunity you have to score runs, you have to take. Any inning, I think, that is left without runs scored, I think so a lost opportunity, just because of how strong the Sea Otters offense is. And it looks like this is gonna end the inning. Double play, throws to the first, and yup, just like that, the Otters also get out of a little jam there. We go to the 7, 8, 9 of this lineup.
Yeah, easier said than done to get those runs across. Flash quickly hits himself into that double play. Lazy knows how to work it. He knows how to get the ball on the ground and get you kind of fishing for some pitches, though. He's very creative with the sequencing, as he also leads this inning off with another single. So both of these players just punch for punch constantly.
Yeah, I think definitely lost in, you know, Lazy's like offensive greatness is, you know, his pitching. You know, he's not a like just your run-of-the-mill pitcher. He can, if his offense is not going, he can definitely hold it down long enough with his pitching until he gets things back in order.
Right. That is very true. He's been up in the pitching stats in many different seasons. There's only unfortunate factors. He plays often so many short games because of his offensive capabilities.
So the pitcher pops one up into the outfield for the second out of the inning. As we go to the top of the order here, Bloom Balut comes up. He had a single pick things off earlier. Let's see if he can get another hit here and continue the inning. Ooh, nice changeup outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is like the deepest, lowest changeup I think I've seen ever.
Flash Gordon gonna get in time. Not in time. Too much speed on the bases there. Runners first and second. The Jackal comes up the bat. He was walked in his last at bat. Let's see if he can get on base once again. And looks like that will be caught for out number 3. So no runs scored. We go to the top of the third. Still 1-0. Top of the order for Flash. 1, 2, 3. Kicking things off is Zippity Doodah.
Yeah, good fly out. Fortunate fly out, you gotta say. I think for Flash there, you know, he's getting Lazy kind of off time with the pitch selections that he's making. Lazy really wanting fastballs, and he's not getting them when he thinks he's about to.
Nice little bloop single there. Gets to get a runner on as Willie Seeker, who had the triple last time. Let's see if he could get another hit here. Ooh, little lag, but it looks like the ball did go through the infield there. So runners first and second, no outs as Isaac Wright comes up. He brought in the run earlier with an RBI double. Now runners on first and second. Will he continue here? Shortstop can't make the dive. Runners running third, heading home. Will he stop? He will. Just like that, bases loaded, no outs. Can Flash take a huge lead here in the third?
You gotta wonder. I mean, what's the moment here so far? This series is seriously already starting to feel like it's about to bubble over, and we're just in the middle of the early game one.
You know, taking advantage of game one is so important. That really sets the tone for the entire series. You know, whether it's you being in the lead and, you know, holding that spot, or you having to play from a deficit and having to work your way up, as that's gonna be popped up to shortstop for round number one.
First baseman, number 8.
Huge power at the plate.
That one's getting popped up to center field, but I think there's enough speed on third to make it home. And ooh, close call play. No, it isn't time. Double play. Oh my, wow.
That is amazing by Lazy. Great timing, great arm on the center fielder. Flash, I mean, I think anybody risks it there. So logical risk. You know, you take that in a playoff game, and and Lazy makes an all-star play.
Hey, no, like that runner on third, I think he had at least like almost 99 speed. I mean, what arm did that center fielder have?
It had to have been, pretty well invested. I don't know if it was a cannon arm or anything of the like, but Lazy out of that inning, with unscathed once again. That's the second time bases loaded.
We got 2 quick outs here as we're already in a 1-1 count. Barry Allen sitting at 41 pitches through about 3 innings here, keeping an alright pace. Probably going to want to get locked in soon if he wants to, get some length out of this pitcher. As that one's going to be hitting center field for out number 3, so we go to the top of the third, a 1-2-3 inning. 1-0 as Zach Swifty comes up. Christine has been pretty solid after, giving up that run in the first inning. Done a good job of keeping Flash off the scoreboard, as that's going to be another out here.
Yeah, Flash has definitely struggled so far to score runs. So is Lazy. Obviously, only a 1-0 game. This is not what you would have expected out of, how much we talked about the offense from these two. But at the same time, like one of our keys was, it was going to be about keeping things close, and they both want this, whether it's 11-10 or 1-0. They want things as close as they are right now, so they can both continually try to come back.
For all intents and purposes, still one-swing baseball. So, another out there as BK Lamb comes up to bat. I think what we'll see, I'm me taking some guesses here, just a trend in the series. I think both of these players, they're really late game type of players. That's like once they really get into like that 6th, 7th inning like part of the ball game, that's really when their power really shines in, being able to sustain like full throttle the full 9 innings. Ooh, swing and a miss. Out number 3, that fastball just too much. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0. 6, 7, 8 up next.
That was a pretty full throttle fastball there from Lazy. Well placed, well timed. Flash gonna have trouble with those. He's not as, elite as, many would say, as Lazy at the plate. So going to have some more of the common struggles that some of the other hitters in the league have.
Yeah, when we just saw a strikeout there, but when we talk about Flash's hitting, he doesn't really have like a weakness. Like, he may not be maybe like one of the greatest, like maybe at times on the batting, but it's hard to really like catch something like multiple times against Flash. Like, if you keep trying to throw the same pitch against him over and over again, he's just gonna adjust and then crush it.
That is true. One of the most adaptable hitters the game's ever seen. Lazy tonight struggling to find his pitch, struggling with the off speed, it seems like, as he flies out another changeup.
You know, maybe he's trying to wait for that fastball, but Flash, you know, he may not give it to him, so Lazy may have to maybe not short his swing, but you know, adjust for that off speed pitch and try to get some hits off of that.
Yeah, gonna have to kind of, I guess, wait on that off speed a little bit more, but then that's when the fastball is immediately gonna have to come back into play. It is tough to be predictive in this game, especially at high egos against players with such experience that, you know, you find in the XBL.
That was a good zip by for strike one. Ooh, nice pitch on the zone. I thought that was a ball, but gonna be a 2-2 count now. Ooh, right in the zone once again for out number 2. Christine just doing a great job just nailing that zone.
Yeah, great location from Lazy. I mean, the accuracy on this pitcher is very, very high. And now she's locked in, so it's getting even better. You can see very little Flash can do with these types of the pitches. They're strikes, but they're barely hittable.
Christine's gonna catch a throw to first in time for round number 3. We go to bottom to 5th. Still 1-0. You know, it's been a bit of quite a game the last few innings. Both teams pretty much be going 3-0.
Yeah, can't believe we're in the bottom 5 already. Oh, and the pitcher gets rocked.
No medic needed, but his ego, on the other hand. Now, I think he was locked in. Now he's tense.
Yeah, he didn't go all the way down to rattled, so that is fortunate for Flash. I think that's workable. But you don't want a tense pitcher against Lazy. That's how you can really misplace one.
And, you know, we saw it there, left a little over the zone there. That's going to be a double. This might be the Lazy's chance to, you know, tie this game back up.
Yeah, I mean, now only a hit away. You know, less than 2 outs, I believe here. Yeah, just the one. This is the meat of the order for the Sea Otters. So danger is abound for Flash.
You know, Flash not really known for like keeping his like pitchers like to leave them out for dry. I'm wondering how long he's gonna leave Barry Allen out there before he pulls the plug.
Gets a creative ground out there for out number 2.
Ooh, curveball just nails that 3D zone. And that was rocked into center field. And just like that, we have a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Runners heading for second, gonna make it with ease. Now the Otters have a chance here to take the lead for the first time in the series.
Yeah, Lazy, barely even on a bounce, just takes that ball all the way to the wall.
And another one, almost same spot, and just like that, in one swift movement, Lazy takes the lead here. You know, we talked about it earlier tonight. Lazy can just, you catch him sleeping for a few innings, all of a sudden he wakes up and bam, 3 hits in a row. And what do you know, 3 hits in a row.
That's how he can set the table for himself, and that's really what makes him so dangerous. It's like, you know, you do have those early leads, you know, once in a while against Lazy, but they evaporate so quickly when he gets a runner or 2 on, and things just immediately get going.
I don't know. If I'm Flash right now, I think you gotta sub him out, and just like that, I think he's going right to jack me up here, and I think that's the right move here. If you're down 1, you can't afford to let Lazy get a bigger lead. Let any issues with the bullpen running out come by later.
Yeah, bullpen management's going to be something to watch in this series.
Whoa, ooh, Zippity Doodas, jump at the wall, catches it. I don't know if that was going to be out, but Dwayne, that may have saved at least a run or 2 there.
That was insane. Yeah, I'm going to have to check the replay later to see if it was going over the wall or not. I mean, but that's a run-saving catch regardless. And then you know, it's only a one-run ball game, so Flash can just as easily punch back. Because look at that, he's got himself a leadoff double.
You know, like this entire game so far has pretty much just been one swing baseball. It could the tide of the game can just flip at any moment, and we're seeing that possibly right here. This is another hit. Could this be a tie game? And it looks like we'll be running around third, heading home. 1 run will score, and just like that, now the Flashertons find themselves with the chance to take back the lead.
What a start to this series. Game 1 of the XBL semifinals. I mean, is this not what we were hoping for, Hummus?
Yeah, you know, that's the reason why we wanted to take this game on, because, you know, it was going to be a show.
2 all-time players really getting to face off. 2 eras, like we talked about in the pregame, getting to show through here, and they are not disappointing tonight.
Ooh, weight room, swinging a miss high for strike 3. Sat Swifty now going to come up here. 0 for 2. We'll see if he can get some something here. Looks like he won't, but the runner will advance to third, so tie-breaking run sits 90 feet from home as Booper Cooper comes up. 1 for 2 already with the single. And just like that, Flashertons already take back the lead. Score now 3-2, 2 outs here. Runner on first, and you know, we talked about both of these players being able to respond back, and you know, they've done so immediately.
I mean, these 2 are insane. And it's so close. They're really just, you know, 1 run here, 1 run back, then there's another run. I mean, they're not quite, you know, exploding out of the gate yet. So you feel like this series has so much in it yet to come.
And, you know, for anyone else, losing a lead after you take it could be demoralizing. But not for these 2 players. For all they're concerned, a 5-run lead is the same as a 1-run lead. So
Little chin music there.
Oh no, pitcher ain't able to get it. Was he able to throw it first in time? Not in time. Runners on first and second. And Jack Me Up comes in. I think he's gonna have to stay in here, but man, if that pitcher didn't get tense earlier, this could have been a chance for the subs to come in.
That was very fortunate for Flash to be able to get on base, but yeah, he's got to do it. Do it with his pitcher now. It's difficult to get a pitcher hit, but sometimes on primetime, people make it look easy.
You know, and that's gonna be out number 3. So the Otters stop the bleeding. We go back to Flash being on top here. As let's see if the Sea Otters can, you know, have another few more runs in them. We're going to the bottom of the 6th here. We talked about, you know, late game, both of these players went to shine brightest. I think we're really going to see that now.
Yeah, this is the meat of the ball game now. Bottom of the 6th. You know, Lazy quickly with the leadoff runner on. So, I mean, nobody's playing games, that's for sure. This is as serious as it gets when you come, you know, to play Super Mega Baseball. I mean, these 2 are just so good. The pressure's so high.
So 2-2 count now, no outs. Full count now on that inside pitch, and that's going to be a hit. Close call, we make it dive. Not in time. Runner's going to be heading for second and third. It looks like that's where they'll hold. And just like that, the Sea Otters have their tie-breaking runs up to bat. Cade K up to bat here. This is going to be really interesting. Does he go for the substitution? He does. You know, I didn't mention it last thing, but I was kind of questioning the decision to bring in the reliever on the thing there. Runners gonna head home though. They're gonna be in time, just like that. Tie ball game.
Yeah, quick sack fly there from Lazy. I mean, Flash might take that to get the 1 out. You know, and just try and keep this game tied. But Lazy looked like he was about to set up for something big there with second and third with no outs at all.
I gotta say though, with with giving up your reliever after just like one batter work, and that batter was a pitcher. I don't know if that was the best decision, especially someone who was, a pretty good pitcher. That wasn't a no-name pitcher.
That is a fair point. Very little use out of one of your best relievers could come back to bite you later in this game.
Especially with how tight these two players bring you. Every pitcher is gonna count. But that one's going to be hit into left field. This one's hanging. Is it enough? No, it's not. Warning track power, as that's going to be 2 outs here.
Yeah, it's wild. It didn't have the big power hit either. It was kind of like the weak contact fly ball sound, but that baby carried. I thought maybe for a second it really was getting over.
That's Sakura Hills for you. One of the biggest parks in the game. It could be tough to hit home runs here, even for someone like Lazy. But it looks like the runner's gonna head home, and Sea Otters take back the lead once again. So talk about all-out brawl, back-to-back-to-back lead changes.
Yeah, good RBI single from Lazy, and he's still got a ton of speed on the base paths that Flash has to deal with here.
Jack me up tense. That stamina waning. Second baseman can't get dive in time. Run around third, heading home, and he'll stay at the corner. So base is loaded. 2 outs here, and I think this is a critical point in the game. This could really be huge for either player.
Yeah, big moment. Oh, he got him to pop it up.
It looks like Flash will win the big moment this time. Only gives up 2, so we now go to the top of the 7th, 4-3. Masa Gojo comes in. That elite fastball. So you got another high heat pitcher coming in here. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, I'll see how tough that's going to be for Flash to deal with. Big lefty elite fastball. Top of his order though, and we're in the 7th. So I think this is like the 3rd or 4th lead change we've had in this game.
Yeah, they're just punching back and forth. Flash just got a runner on first. Look at that speed. I wonder if he's gonna try a steal here.
Zippity doo dah. Gotta be thinking about it.
Ooh, that strike though, that was nasty. Runner goes. Gojo's gonna hold him there. Stuck between the bases, and just like that, out number 1. The pitcher was patient and was rewarded for it, as that's gonna be a swing and miss. Strike 3. Sorry about that. That's gonna be out number 2. Isaac Wright comes up 3 for 3. He's locked in. Clutch activates. If there's someone that's gonna hit a home run right now, it's gonna be Isaac.
Yeah, he's absolutely juiced up. Look at those stats right now.
The pitch on the corner, Lazy all game. He's been able to limit those mistake pitches, keeping everything in the zone, forcing Flash, swing at some 50-50 pitches.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 4, Flash Gordon.
That's really the key for either player, removing those hard hit balls, force them to make constant hits over and over again in order to generate runs.
Well, he's unable to generate anything there. Look at them, even up on hits too.
So we go into the bottom of the 7th here. Sea Otters are up 4-3 with the 6th leading off. Silent Slay. And just another rocket single. I think we need to start keeping count of how many singles does Lazy lead off with.
Yeah, it feels like once per inning. There's just a runner at first with a laser single somewhere right up, usually right up the middle.
But Cooper's gonna get it, throws the shortstop, throws the first in time for that double play. We go to Menchiemi, 1 for 3 with a double so far this series. Weight room. Oh, misses the dive there. 52%. Can't get it. And Mojo down. So despite
tough.
having less than likely chance of getting it, his Mojo goes down. I guess that's a penalty of one of the previous updates to the game.
It was going to be a difficult play either way, but the Mojo going down makes it that much harder.
Ball 2 makes a 2-1 count. That one's rocked into right field, right to the pitcher's fielder's glove for route number 3. Top of the 8th. Big G is gonna come in here. K Collector, that's gonna be a tough pitcher to go up against, especially if he gets flashed into the 0-2 count.
Yeah, very, very difficult. And you know, only 6 outs now to work with for the Flashertons here in game 1, so let's see how he navigates it.
That one's hit to Balut for out number 1. Sat Swifty comes up 0 for 3, pretty much been a non-factor so far this series. Let's see if he can maybe be the start of something.
Lazy using the changeup to his advantage there, but then that single was hit right up the chute. The fastball on that one.
And then he got some nice little hit on there. This part of the lineup for the Flashertons is not really that strong, so the Seattle is going to have to take advantage here and get some quick outs here in preparation for the 9th. Down softly ground to the second baseman, throws it to shortstop, throws it first, double play. You know, we just saw a mirror of that in the previous inning, and now the Otters get one back. Ooh, could be an interesting decision here. Jack Me Up is set to come in next inning, but will maybe a double switch? I believe that's what some players do here to try to, you know, keep their pitcher from coming in here. But I'm not exactly sure how that works.
Yeah, he's thinking about doing it, looks like. No, he's gonna bring a shutter down and just do a straight swap, no double switch. But what you would do there was it would be putting in a bench player, putting them in the field, and the pitcher spot would trade with the player that you would replace in the field.
Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count. That one's hit hard, close call, and zippity doo dah gets under for round number 1. The Jackal 0 for 3 with a walk. Let's see if he has some oomph in his bat to get the Sea Otter some insurance. Ooh, strike right down middle, but just whiffs on it. Another one left a little bit in the zone, but once again can't catch up.
Flash has had him looking at changeups all game. Now the fastball really doing some damage.
Yeah, you know, being able to switch it up like that just makes it harder as a hitter, you know. Being able to trying to do that mental mind game of, all right, what's coming to the plate. But with someone like Lazy, it doesn't matter because we just saw he got a hit. So 1-1 count here, as that's going to be a change of just barely nails the zone there. And that was going to go right past the pitcher. Bit of a shame there, you know, such a nice pitch and then just follows up with a single.
Yeah, Lazy is great at hitting, you know, the best located pitches. If it's anything that resembles, it's going to hit the strike zone and it's hittable. He's valid to take a swing at it.
Oh, that one's gonna go through. This is big. 1 run's gonna score. Looks like another run can score here. Sea Otters gets themselves some late insurance here. 1 run score, 2 run score, 6-3, and this just became just multitudes of greater challenge for Flash to make a comeback.
Yeah, now the biggest lead we've seen all game stretched out at 3. Huge by Lazy there to get the insurance late here in the 8th. Let's see how he's able to capitalize. I mean, even still a chance to get some more. And this is a great hitter with Silent Slay.
A 1-2 count now. Shuttered down tense after giving up those 2 runs. 3-2 count. Let's see if he can get out of this inning without any more damage. Ooh, full counts went from 0-2 to 3-2. And that's gonna be another hit. Runners running third, heading home. Close call to play. Will he make it? Yeah, he will not. Dub gets him out at the plate. Ends the inning. When we go to the top of the 9th, 8-9-1 up for the Flashertons, and that could be a difference maker, Dwayne.
That's a huge possible difference maker there. Amazing play from Flash. I mean, he just made a good calculated 70 power throw out there with the center fielder. It was enough. Lazy wanted to take that risk late. I mean, he had the lead, so I guess why not? And now Flash quickly 1 out in the 9th. He's only got 2 outs to work with here in game 1.
Yeah, you know, we see Pine Rider probably come in here with that power versus right-hand pitch, and pinch hitter comes, and that's going to be a single. Okay, he was running around a little bit there, but he turns back around. Zippity Doodah comes up. RBI 0, distracted trait. Big Cheese, stamina looking still pretty good, only at 11 pitches and counting.
Yeah, pressure's high. Gotta stay on that good neutral mojo.
And that's a crucial out number 2 there, as the Sea Otters sit 1 out away from taking game 1 here in the XBL semifinals.
Yeah, would be huge for Lazy to get the best foot forward here early, but Flash not done yet. I think that finds grass.
Ooh, just like that, the tying run is up to bat, coming down to the wire, and who else? Isaac Wright, clutch, locked in. Can he do it for him? And Lazy says, he said, I am not dealing, but who else? Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon represents the winning run now. Can Flash do it? Let's
Bases
see.
are loaded. Oh, he wanted that pitch.
Oh, I think he places that a little better.
Oh man.
Ooh, that veal is just a little too much for him. So 1 strike away here. Can he do it? Ooh, goes foul. This is really tense. Here's the pitch. Oh, pops up to the pitcher, and it looks like he'll get under it. 4 out, number 3. Sea Otters escape. Final score 6-3, and wow, right down to the final batter, Dwayne.
I mean, seriously, right down to the final batter. That was an amazing game. The way these two play, I mean, what more can this series have in store? I can't wait. Seriously, it felt like I was amazed it was a 1-run game for as long as it was. And then, you know, Lazy broke it open, and it really did feel like Flash was inches away from hitting a grand slam there or something.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what happens next.
Yeah, we'll take a brief break before we get started for game 2. But hang tight, and we'll be coming right back at you. All right, folks, here we go. Game 2 of the XBL semifinals kicking off. Lazy jumping out to that 1-0 lead in game number 1. Going to the home of Flash, Red Rock Park for game number 2. We'll see if he can jump right back into things and get a split here tonight. First 2 games of this series, getting their just getting their spotlight here. Players meet at home plate, exchange pleasantries. This should be an exciting one.
Yeah, you know, for those of you who weren't here, we saw the Sea Otters take game 1, final score 6-3. Flashers, since I think this is a must-win game, you don't want to go down 2-0 against someone like Lazy.
Yeah, no, you do not. Not in a series as big as this, with the stakes as high as they are. A trip to the XBL World Series on the line here in the season 16. Lazy leading off. Swings at one, hits it deep to left, but Seeker able to make the grab out there in left center field. Good grab, brings up the Jackal.
You know,
Speed Walker on the mound for Flash. Ball popped up, Seeker able to take care of that one as well. So 2 quickly down. What were you going to say before that, Hummus?
I was just saying, I'm interested to see how this game plays out now because, you know, Sakura is a more, I guess, traditionally shaped field. While here at Red Rock, you know, we have that short porch in right field while he kind of reached center field. It's like no man's land out there.
Yeah, a lot of different angles, a lot of different stadium factors at Red Rock that play quite differently than somewhere more conventional like Sakura Hills. Great pitches there from Flash. Quickly gets him ahead, 1-2. Jasper Hope is the batter, second baseman. 2 outs already early. 2-2 pitch. Great changeup, gets him frozen, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom half of the first.
You know, good start there from the Flashertons, keeping Lazy off the board. Let's see if he can, you know, once again, like in game 1, get things going with a run or 2.
Zippity Doodah leads off. He wants to get things started, get on base for his team with that speed. Daydream Lullaby, the starter for Lazy. Same type of build as the last starter that we saw in game number 1. Just all velo and accuracy, no junk whatsoever to speak of. That ball hit right up the middle. Nice piece of hitting by Flash after 1 quick out. So 1 out for Isaac Wright. He's batting 1,000. He had an amazing 4-4 game, and then he got intentionally walked late in game number 1. So reached base 5 times. And he's going to reach base again. There's a single. 2 on, 1 out for the Flashertons.
You know, Mojo may not carry over, but something's definitely carrying over for Wright, that's for sure.
He's feeling right. Is Isaac Wright, but Flash is caught doubled off.
Tough break there. You know, it's one of those where it's like by the time you realize like, oh wait, this might be caught, and it's too late to run back at that point.
Yeah, Flash maybe wasn't quite sure where that one was going to end up. He makes a great jump there to cover some ground with his second baseman, leading off in the second inning for out number 1.
Hey, you know, that was kind of one of those 50-50 ones. Like, do you jump? Do you dive? He decided to jump, and you know, that made it.
He jumped for that one, but he could not quite make it. So Lazy gets himself a single, bringing up Silent Slay, off-speed hitter. The runner does go. Oh, and the throw was caught. Nice catch there by the second baseman. You know, those are never guaranteed to be made. Sometimes, though, I feel like they're a little bit more favorable. And, you know, Lazy caught stealing there, and the count runs full. Speedwalker's pitch absolutely nuked into left. Into the upper deck in Red Rock. Wow, how often do you see that?
Yeah, right over the Enigma sign. Slay with our first home run in the series, I think.
Yes, indeed.
As the Sea Otters take an early 1-0 lead.
Lazy cranked to that one. That was a misplaced pitch from Flash to break up in the scoring here in game number 2. So 2-2 pitch to the next batter, lifted into left field. Flash can't quite get there to catch it. So it's going to be a single. Innings kept alive, 2 outs still, and then Lazy swings at a curveball, sends it into center field for another single. 2 on, 2 outs. Sea Otters posing some danger here. Their pitcher Daydream Lullaby up to bat. Swing and a miss at the fastball. Next pitch swung on line to second. Cooper can make the catch. So only the 1 run on the big homer from Lazy. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 5, 6, 7 coming up.
You know, good start there from the Seahawks, you know, getting the thing. But look at that, Flashertons. They come marching back with a leadoff single.
And it was weight room, not a ton of speed, so he's going to hang out at first. But nice piece, kind of just hitting right over the bag there, the opposite way at first for a leadoff hit. Bringing up Satch Swifty, flashed a little late on that fastball, and then sees another one high in the zone, scrape up there, so it's quickly 0-2. Critical at bat early. And that ball hit. Oh, and Flash doubled off again.
You know, I think that the second time now he's kind of caught sleeping on the base paths. You know, that gives Seahawks another easy double play.
Ball lifted out to left field where Yemi can make a grab on it. 3 outs quickly in the bottom half of the second. We go to the top of the third. We are refreshing the order for the Sea Otters. So leadoff hitters at the plate. Bloom Balut. One over the head of the jumping Lamb. It's going to be possibly extra bases. Seeker gets it into the infield and keeps the runner at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 30.
You know, good hit there. You know, we'll see Seahawks, you know, do it again because, you know, we've I think it's been more often than not he gets that leadoff single. Like, it won't be a double, won't be a triple, won't be a home run. It'll just be a leadoff single somewhere in the field. It's like just one of those few things that are guaranteed in life.
Yeah, it does indeed. He's always got somebody kind of hanging out there on the base paths, and usually happening in the blink of an eye. Great pitches here from Flash to just get right on the edge of the zone. 1 and 2. He'd love to turn a double play. That pitch just misses. Now it's a full count. Jasper Hope at the plate. 3-hole hitter, second baseman. Curveball swung on. Dive by Lamb. Unable to get there. Brings up Bippy Babuski. Bippy Babuski has contact versus righties as well, so watch out for that trait here. Strike low at the knees. Another good strike. Lazy had to take a look at it as well. Ball hit into right field, right. Gonna throw it into the plate. Lazy not gonna make the same mistake again and challenge. So everybody remains where they are. Bases loaded, 1 out for Kimmy Mash. Changeup swung on.
You know, bases loaded here. You know, you're saying that this is a chance for the Sea Otters to really like blow it open and have a huge advantage early on.
This is a dangerous full count. Really big payoff pitch for Flash. Ooh, and that curveball right down the middle. Gets Lazy swinging. Wow. I think that threw him off.
That curveball over the middle 9 times out of 10. I think that's out of the stadium.
Wow.
Talk about over the middle. I don't think you could get any more middle than that.
That was the most middle curveball I've ever seen, and I don't think Lazy was any less ready for a pitch in his life.
It's just one of those things that sometimes, like, where it's just so obvious that it's sometimes hard to track, but you know what? This is Lazy. You know, he just got run, so, you know, all things considered, not the worst scenario.
Bases still loaded. Run scores on the hit, so it's 2-0 now Sea Otters. You know, Flash will take runs in 1-run increments if he's able to get some back, but Lazy, you know, wants to stay in the lead, and that's how you're going to keep doing it. a run every couple innings, you know, or maybe, you know, a big rally here soon. That would be great to get yourself on the way to a big 2-0 lead. Flash fighting for that split as he sees one popped up. He'll make the grab. That will do it. So only the one run. We moved to the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 coming up.
You know, considering the Lazy Ray has 8 hits, it's kind of a miracle on Flash's hand to only have kept him only to 2 runs so far. This could be a much different game.
Yeah, it could be a much different game early. A lot of creative pitching we've seen from both sides in this series in the early game, you know, early game 1 and now here early in game 2. Tons of left on base. You'd love to see the left on base numbers after this series wraps up. Ball was hit high in the air out in the center field. Quickly taken care of for the out. Flash couldn't quite get the contact he wanted on it. So 1 down for Speed Walker, the pitcher, for his first step out of the game. And he lifts one shallow outfield. Is it over Lazy's head? It is. It's into the corner. Into the no man's land corner. Flash is thinking about 3. It's a triple with his pitcher with 1 out.
You know, some people like that shallow outfield, and I'm a loud proponent of don't do it, and this is why. Some people say, oh, it's a pitcher. Just do it. You're more likely to do it, right? But guess what happens when you do? When you do mess up, you get the runner on third.
This is the time you don't want to be doing it.
Exactly.
In a big game like this, you don't want that to happen to you. What we see now, Lazy take care of a quick grounder, so Flash unable to really capitalize with less than 2 outs with that runner on. Let's see if he now needs a hit. I mean, he's confident in that bat. Willie Seeker, he's going to get that hit. It's a gapper, too. Ooh, and it's off Lazy's glove. Flash could be thinking about more than 2 here. He does, but he heads right back to second.
Ooh, Mojo down for the center fielder. A bit of a shame there.
Was that Mojo down for the center fielder?
Yeah, Mojo went down.
Ooh. Fielding Mojo playing a big factor, you know, as it's been added to the game, the way that it has. Big speed at second base. Flash, maybe another single could tie this game. He swings and misses at that. That's strike 3, but he does cut the lead in half. We're going to the 4th, 2-1.
You know, Seattle's just gotta keep doing what they do. Keep getting runs. Do not let Flash be within striking distance.
Curveball by Flash. Popped up.
And look at that. Not a leadoff single.
Yeah, that's the first time I feel like we've seen that in quite a while, Hamas.
But you know what? He said, you know what? I didn't get a single last time. Let me get a 1-out double, because, you know, or single, sorry. But
I thought that was going to be a double as well, but that was a good throw by Flash to get it in quickly.
Yeah, I think it just had a little too much speed there to do much, but is this dropping? It does. I think that was the pitcher too.
2 quick hits. It was the pitcher.
Or no,
the pitcher was the one who got the initial hit, actually.
Okay, yeah.
So we're over at the Jackal now, the 2-hole hitter. There is 1 down.
The Jackal's been a non-factor this series, hitting 167, already tense here. Is he the center fielder?
He is.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So tense from that diving play. We'll see what the Jackal can do. He's Flash left him one over the plate, but all Lazy can do is pop it up. Zippity Doo-Dah makes a great grab in center. Gets it into third. Nobody's able to tag up either. Here's Jasper Hope with RBI Hero engaged. Jasper sees a strike.
You know, 571 average there, and that's a tough player to go against.
Yeah, this is the type of player that can prove very difficult for Flash. 1-2 the count. Gonna continue to have to go after him. Speedwalker's starting to get tired. 74th pitch upcoming here in the 4th inning. That ball is launched into right center. In some other parks, That's not staying in, but at Red Rock, that's a long fly out. We're going to the bottom of the fourth, still 2-1. No score there from Lazy and Matt. Let's see if Flash is able to capitalize with the meat of his order, 4-5-6 here. Lazy pitching well with Daydream Lullaby, using that velo, using that accuracy. Great strikeout, gets Flash way out of sequence. You know, he'll fish for a few pitches. Now Weight Room gets a chance, 1-for-1 with the single. Crushes one, but foul. Next couple pitches from Lullaby quickly in there. A ball and a strike, and then swung on a miss. Strike 3. Flash can't catch up with the heat. So quickly 2 down for Satch Swifty. What can the catcher do here?
No, that fastball's been a little troublesome for the Flasher Tins. You know, it could be tough, but you know what we know is that gone. It is just like that. Flasher Tins, one swing of the bat, tie this game back up, 2-2, 380-footer.
Yeah, humongous. That's why you play at Red Rock. That's your home stadium. Flash parks one there into right center. You know, just where he can put it. You know. Only when you're at home. Nice piece of hitting from Flash with 2 outs as well. Now Lazy quickly gets 2 strikes on Cooper. Booper Cooper, the second baseman. 1-2 pitch, flipped into right for a single in front of Dinglini, I believe is the name out there. BK Lamb, the third baseman, batting. Fouls it away. So quickly 0-1, now 1-1. Popped up, Bermuda Triangle. Is it gonna fall? It is. Everybody's safe.
It was like, yeah, 3 dinguses out there, not a single one could catch it.
Yeah, maybe if somebody slid for it, there was a possible opportunity, but that's one of the toughest plays to judge when all 3 of those runners are going out there. From both a batter's and base running perspective and a pitcher's perspective, like how are you supposed to feel that? It's so difficult. One-two pitch to the pitcher, Speed Walker, who's still in the game. He had the triple earlier. This one hit on the ground. Babuski dives for it, makes the play over Lullaby in time, ends the inning. Nice play by Lazy. Always risky when you flip it to the pitcher covering first.
Yeah, you know, that's many players like to try to run it out. In that situation, you gotta throw it. Luckily, it worked out in his favor.
Quickly 0-2 to start the next inning. Lazy is down with Baby Babuski. Speed Walker still in the game. 78th pitch upcoming. Right down the middle, Zippity Doodah on his horse. He's back there, way back there. It's off the top of the wall. So it does not go out for a homer. Flash maybe a little bit lucky there. He's not, you know, counting another run on the board.
You know, I talked a little bit about no man's land. You know, landed right there off the wall. A lot of stadiums, like you said, that's a home run.
Two-one pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Now 2-2.
Oh,
Just goes foul. That could have maybe hit the pole, you know, with a little bit more angle to it. So we're looking at now a full count, 3-2. Runner at second, and he gets him looking. Nice job, nice location from Flash.
You see Silent Slay come up. Ooh.
Yeah, ball quickly hit on the ground. Lazy looked back to second. And Flash takes care of the out, so that's good for Flash and Speed Walker, who's still in the game here. Flash trying to probably wait a little bit longer to bring on that bullpen. Did he wait too long as the ball's hit way over his head once again? Lazy trades doubles and gets a run across. It's 3-2.
Yeah, tough one there. for Flasherton's giving up a run.
Still Speed Walker remains in the game. Lazy pops up the changeup, zippity doo dah. Gets underneath it, makes the grab. There are 3 outs, so it's only 1 run in the deficit. And we've seen this for quite some time in this series. This has kind of been the story of the series.
You know, we have more innings right now where a run was scored versus none. You know, it just goes to show the consistency of both players.
Yeah, they're so good at being able to scratch at least one across, even when it's as tough as things can get.
And, you know, both players have been pitching, I say, pretty outstandingly, but, you know, with great offense, you know, there's only so much you can do.
That one hit through the hole between the diving first baseman and second base. So that will be a 1-out single for Flash, and the mojo goes up. Brings up Isaac Wright, batting a measly .833. That one ball just misses. Daydream Lullaby starting to get a little bit tired now. 60th pitch upcoming. That one smashed. Dead center field. Is it gone? It is off the batter's eye. Flash has the lead.
Talk about a missile. Isaac Wright. He's been the heart and soul of this Flasherton's offense this postseason. He shows it off with that 2-run shot, taking the lead in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, Flash smoked that one. The exit velo on that is something I'd love to see. 200 miles an hour, it seemed like, the way the ball left with speed. Now, Lazy having trouble finding the zone. It's 3-0. Composed engages. Does help him get a couple strikes, so works the count back full. Full count pitch hit on the ground. Babuski hustles over to first. There are 2 down. Bringing up weight room. Flasherton's with the lead on the back of that big home run. A strike right at the knees with the curveball from Daydream Lullaby. Both these players have used the curveball well. Two pitch misses low after weight room had just fouled one back. So this has been a long at bat. This one hit on the ground to Slay. Slay throws it to first in time. Weight room is disposed of here in the 5th. Flash puts up 2. It's 4-3. We're at the top half of the 6th.
Now batting, number 4.
Looks like a pinch hitter for Lazy is in order, and they line out on the first pitch of that at-bat, right to the first baseman, bringing up Bloom Baloo. Oh, when Lazy smashes this one, short porch or not, it's out of there. Game's tied up just that quickly.
Yeah, Baloo just like, it didn't even seem like he hit that hard, but he just carried and carried and carried him just like that. Tie ball game. Oh, another one? Back to back, going, gone. A back-to-back solo shot, just like that. The Sea Otters take the lead, and, you know, just creating punches. Are we in for a shootout?
I mean, a shootout indeed. Both these players hitting, you know, the home run in this game in response to each other. It seems like back-to-back from Lazy. How impressive is that? And they weren't absolutely nuked. Both of those were kind of light contact sounding. Speedwalker's still pitching.
The old 2 for 1 or the 1 for 2 home run there.
Gets Lazy swing with the strikeout. So there are 2 outs for Bibi Babuski. Flash gonna try to get Speedwalker here through the 6th. And there is the line out, and now it is only 5-4 going into the bottom of the 6th. And I think if Flash is pulling the starter at this point, you'd have to wager that as a pretty decent success. Especially if they get an at-bat here. Strike right at the knees to Satch Swifty. Makes it quickly 0-2. Oh, and Swifty gets behind one. Deepest part of the park, right center. It is gone. Home run into the first row.
Yeah, that was barely. We've seen a lot of home runs that seem to just make it over the wall. Swifty, is that his second home run of the game?
I maybe I can. I feel like we're just calling them now, back to back to back to back to back, almost every 5 minutes. This one hit right up the middle. Flash set the table.
Plenty of fans are gonna be happy, you know, with all of these souvenirs they're gonna be able to grab.
Yeah, souvenir fest indeed. I think, you know, the 4th home run at least in this game. Runner on for BK Lamb. It is Masagojo, who we saw in the first game, crossed up. Is a trait that he's got to deal with along with that elite 4-seam. Pitch to Lamb, swung on, flipped out into left. That's a base hit. Nice job by Flash to kind of go with it. Bringing up Speed Walker, who's going to get pinch hit for it, looks like. TD Milker. Yeah, TD Milker. Let's see what Milker is able to do here. TD Milker hits one over to shortstop. Can't quite turn the fielder's choice into a double play. So 1 out for Zippity Doodah. Runners at the corners. Doodah looking to do some damage as the lineup is turned over.
You know, chance here for Lazy to end the inning a double play, so got to be careful of those low pitches and if you're the Flashertons. Ooh,
Wow, great pitch from Lazy. Gets him looking right at the letters. Huge second out for Lazy, trying to keep this game tied. You know, any further damage from the Flashertons could be dangerous.
Lazy, he's done an amazing job. We just saw there once again, pitching right on the zone, not giving Flash anything easy.
That ball, it is, caught by Hope on the dive. What a play by Lazy to end the inning. He saved a hit and a run.
Yeah, you know, that was 2 runners on, no outs. That could have been Flashertons retaking the lead once again. We look at this scoreboard, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
We're here now in the top of the 7th, and what seems like it's turning into an all-time classic series already. It has the chance to, at least. It has the makings of it, as Lazy sits 1-0 at the top of the series so far. But we're tied 5-5 here in game 2. Lazy looking to lead off with extra bases. That ball in the left center field gap. Good throw from Flash. May hurt him, but was not a good throw. So Lazy is safe with a leadoff triple.
You know, he didn't have the best dive at the wall there that allowed that runner to get that extra base.
Flash gonna see what he can do here with only a couple innings left to work with to score, to prevent this runner from getting anywhere. But that ball's gonna find grass, so runner moves up 90 feet. It's 6-5 Sea Otters.
Just great in the hitting there, you know, getting it over the fielder. Sea Otters once again, they take back that lead. How many lead changes have we had this game?
Gotta be at least our 5th, maybe 6th. An epic game these two are playing as the strike gets in there over the plate. Mad Dinglini. Or Dinglini. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. Runner goes. He's picked off. Lazy is out. Trying to steal second. 1 down. Could be big in the grand scheme of things. We'll see. So we're going to miss strike 3. So quickly 2 down.
The left fielder, number 18.
Brings up Menshi Yemi. Outside pitch is something Flash has to contend with, but he's going right after it. 3-1 hitters count. Strike in there. Lazy looks at it. So full count pitch. Here we go. Payoff for this inning. Lazy's still up 6-5. That one is hit deep to center. Zippity Doodah hangs out right in front of the warning track, though, and he'll make that grab. Bottom seventh inning stretch, folks. There's only been 29 hits between these two in this one. Wowza.
Yeah, it's hits galore. Like, I don't think either player has been able to go like a full inning without at least giving up one hit.
Here's the home run hero for the Flashertons, Isaac Wright. He hit that big one earlier that gave them that initial lead. Wanted another one there off of Masagojo. But he's instead caught looking at the letters again. Great high pitch from Lazy. He's owning that portion of the zone, it seems like, tonight.
Yeah, just that zone, it could be so tough, but left him a little bit over the plate, and just like that, Flash takes advantage. Runner on second now, 1 out.
A smart piece of hitting by Flash. Nice job jumping on the mistake pitch. Now Weight Room has a chance to bat with RBI Hero. We'll see if Lazy thinks about changing up Gojo. He's not one to shy away from doing it mid at bat, I would believe, if I recall correctly. So he may pull Gojo after Weight Room or even before that.
That was right over the middle.
Ball hit way into the ground to shortstop. Weight Room has no speed. He can't really cover the ground. So nice play by Lazy. 2 outs brings up Swifty.
2 home runs. He's had back to back solo shots, but at least 2. That one's hit hard. Is that 3? Not 3, but that's gonna be caught.
Yeah, Flash unable to score there. That looked like it had some juice to end the inning in left center, but could not quite have enough, kind of angle or bat speed behind it. I'm not going to pronounce the last name of this pinch hitter. This ball hit on the ground, BK Lamb. Thrown over to first in time for out number 1. That was like a 20 character last name. It was like la me 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 me. So Shutter Down is in the game. Has been in the game since last inning. Big switch up in speed here, seeing it's now a full count. Gets Lazy early on the changeup. Mistake pitch. Lazy, he doesn't crush it, but he hits it fair, and it's possibly for extra bases. Nice throw from Flash, gets it in quickly, and it'll end up being only a single.
Number 30.
Being able to track down those hits, catching them off the wall really can make the difference between extra bases or not.
Yeah, it's all about how you play it off the wall for sure. And this game's pretty good about, giving you the right predictive angles if that's something that, you aim to do or something that you're confident in.
Now batting, the second
2 runners on though to deal with. Flash has a runner at first and second. Good speed too. Ball lifted to center. Zippity Doodah waves everybody away. Makes the grab. No tag up here from Lazy.
now batting, the
If we
first
get 2
baseman,
runners on, 2
number
outs,
23.
can Shutter Down live up to his name?
He's got to keep this game where it's at. Give his team a chance here in the 8th and then subsequently possibly the 9th.
That was kind of what knocked the Flashertons down in the last game. He gave up some late runs. He might give up another late run here.
Yeah, it becomes 7-5. Runner scores from second base on the single. That's exactly what Lazy wants right now. And another insurance run. He did it in the 8th last game. Ooh, and that one is smashed. Isaac Wright catches it right at the wall, standing at the wall. I think he didn't need to jump, but he kind of robbed a home run. That was so close.
Those are scary, it's so tempting to jump. You have to almost fight every urge to jump up for that one.
19 hits from Lazy, 7 runs, 14 hits from Flash, 5 runs. Bottom of the 8th. Pens in for Lazy, it's Kid K. That ball popped up behind the plate. Is it playable for Lazy? It is. 1 down. Brings up BK Lamb, who did have a hit earlier. It's quickly 1-2 to Lamb. Ball fouled away, now 1-2 again. Misses inside. Misses away, so now it's full. Walk prone engages for Kid K. Flash pops it up, though, playable in center field. The Jackal makes the grab. 2 down here for Shutter Down the pitcher. Is he going to get pinch hit for? He is. He is lifted for Pine Rider. Pinch perfect player for the Flashertons.
Ooh,
Oh, Pine
that
Rider
one's gone.
steps into it. It is out of here. 7-6, 1-run game.
You know, he's on the bench for a reason with that power. And look at that, bringing the Flashertons 1 for making a tie game.
What drama here. Game 2, XBL semifinals. This on the ground. Slay over to first in time for the out. We're going to the 9th, a 1-run game. Lazy still due for possible insurance. He's going to have to face Jack Me Up with 6, 7, and 8 in his order.
Number 8.
Flash wants to get to the bottom of the 9th with this in 1 run.
Yeah, he can't afford to give up any more runs here. And you know, that leadoff single was not the start he needed.
The right field. Number
No, it is not, but that's been typical of Lazy, and Flash has done pretty well with the leadoff singles in quite a few innings, but it's the back-to-back hits that start some trouble, and there are back-to-back hits to start this 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 18.
Menchiyemi sits on the
Oh,
curveball, hits it deep, it's high, it's off the pole! 10-6, Lazy.
Back-to-back like the final inning. The Sea Otters just once again get some more insurance runs. Now it's a 4-run lead. I think it's the biggest of the series, and that's just painful.
Still classic game here, as it's broken open a little bit late. We'll see if Flash has any punch left in him going forward into the bottom of the 9th, but he needs 3 outs before he does that. Quickly, ball 3. Looks like I believe, is this a pinch hitter? Yes, it is. Dreamland Saga. Ball hit, center field. That's going to be another single.
It's like the leadoff single within the leadoff single.
The shortstop.
Yeah, the leadoff single after everybody already scored.
Lazy
0-1 pitch, fouled away.
Aiming to put this game to sleep here with trying to get just any insurance run. And oh man, he may have just put it away. That one's at the... Whoa. Gasbro sign right there. Home run, 2-run shot. And just like that. 12-6. This game might be over.
Lazy really breaking things open. That was an absolute
Number 30.
bomb. That pitch was served up on a platter for him. Flash Gordon, the shortstop, can deal with this one, so there's now 1 down here in the 9th.
Second baseman,
Yeah, so
number 19.
Lazy got 5 consecutive runs there before getting out.
Now batting.
Yeah, big 5-run inning here for him. We'll see what Flash can do in response.
You know, if there's anyone that's going to make a late inning comeback like this, it's going to be Flash. So let's see if he can do the impossible here and tie the series up.
Still needs 1 more strike, 1 more out. Ball hit. Diving Gordon can't get there.
Just shy. Runners.
Lazy thought about second, he can't get it. Yep.
Now batting, the catcher, number 11.
Brings up the catcher. This ball hit into right. Isaac Wright can't quite catch it.
He tried to slide there and end the inning, but Silent Slay has a chance to put this game even further out of reach. That one's gonna go to right. Can't get. Oh, never mind. He does. Runner's gonna head home. Make it a 13-6 ball game.
The right fielder, number Number 6.
In big danger time now. Flash just needs any type of damage control. As that one's off the pitcher's noggin, and the player is still able to make the play, so injury could be notwithstanding as we're now going to the bottom of the ninth.
You know, talk about insult to injury, like literally.
Yeah, an insult to injury indeed. After giving up quite a few runs, you know, kind of gets taken off the field on a stretcher. 27 hits.
He had to give up his body to get out that inning.
First pitch to Flash in the ninth, hit on the ground to short, taken care of by Lazy. So that will bring up Isaac Wright, the right fielder. Sees a ball outside. One down. Ball misses low, so now 2-1 to Wright. Now 3-1. Now hit into right. Is it over the wall? It is a home run. The second home run of the game for Isaac Wright. Right field. Wow. The right fielder.
Look at that line drive shot, making it 13-7, you know. Well, it starts with one, you know, you just got to keep building it up. Don't think about the score. Just get as many hits as you can, you know, it'll come back as it does.
Yeah, Flash going to look to try and set the table any way he can. He's at the big part of his order. Number 4 hole hitter, Flash Gordon up. 13-7 now is the game. This one is smashed into right. It's carrying back. Lazy's gonna jump forward. He can't catch it. Back-to-back home runs for the second time in this game for the Flashertons.
You know, this got sting. You know, that previous inning, if it wasn't for that, Flashertons may have won the game already. But you know what? Like I said, you just got to keep getting hits. Let's see if he can keep it rolling here.
Ball through the hole by Weight Room. He gets a single. So 1 man on, 1 out after back-to-back home runs. It's 13-8. Satch Swifty digs in at the dish.
No, he's had 2 home runs already. Can he get 1 more? Ooh, late swing.
So many home runs to go around in this one. Home runs galore. A classic game.
Wait, is this third? Close to the wall.
It is! It's gone! I thought it was going to be caught!
No. Whoa. 3 home runs. Satch Swifty putting the team on his back. 13-10. Flasherton's within striking distance here. Oh my goodness.
What on earth are we witnessing here is Flash. Charges back. It's 13-10.
You know, all
1
the
out still.
He's down 3, but all the momentum's on his side now. Big Cheese rattled. How long is he gonna be in there for?
Big Cheese very rattled. Misses the zone again. 2-2 pitch. Swung on. Second baseman picks it up. Throws it first in time. They are 2 down. So last out.
Ooh, BK Lamb, 8-hole hitter, hitting 500. Ooh, this is gonna be close either way.
Flash needs to keep the game alive here to try and get any chance of a split here tonight to start this series. Ball popped up center field. Lazy underneath it. Calls for it. It is caught. We're out number 3, and Lazy is ahead in this series after a classic couple of games, though, from these 2 players.
You know, valiant effort from the Flashertons there, you know, making that late inning comeback. Just didn't have enough there, you know, and good on Seahawks, you know, getting that insurance in the 9th inning, because they sure as heck needed that.
Yeah, the insurance was honestly necessary. Flash hitting 3 home runs in the bottom of the 9th. Still not enough to charge back and make it happen. Unfortunate for our friend there. But amazing games, an amazing play by Lazy to just hold him off. I mean, that was an effort in and of itself. Extremely impressive from Lazy.
You know, I was impressed by Lazy's pitching. You know, he kept Flash off the zone the entire game. Gave him pretty much nothing. Like anything that Flash hit, it was just because he was simply just that great of hitter. You know, that's how these players are. even if you throw such a great pitch, they can still smack it no matter what. So you just got to throw as many of those 50-50s and just hope for the best.
Yeah, and that second game especially, wow, I mean, they were just going, that was the true punch for punch stuff we talked about. Home run for home run. Pitch location kind of became an afterthought after a while, especially when the runs started pouring in. I mean, but they were trying their hardest, and they're two elite players on the mound, and that just goes to show how good they are at hitting strikes. And there were some clutch moments there. Flash could not quite pull it off tonight. But if there's anything to think about what the rest of the series has to bring is he's not down and out just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if we watch games 3 and 4, Flash roars back and it's a 2-2 series. I think a couple things go his way, and Flash could have definitely won 1-2 games this series. So, when you're that close, all you need is sometimes just luck to go your way, and you just roll with the flow. Keep doing what you do.
Yeah, big stuff here in the XBL as the semifinals and finally kicked off in such awesome fashion. And both players tonight, they have the continuation for us here. We have to get that scheduled games 3 and 4 for Lazy and Flash. But tomorrow night, you're going to hear it here first. 5:30 Eastern time, there's going to be a cast, I believe, as it stands right now. God's Unicorn and Mist are going to be bringing you the rest of Ed versus Ricks as it stands, I believe. There's games 5 and 6 for that. And then Hummus and I will be back 7 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow for some live baseball for the first time in a little while. We've got Spluto and Luke kicking off their semifinal. Should be an exciting one, yeah?
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. It's going to be XBL Cup rematch. Will Luke be able to get his revenge, or will Pseudo make his first attempt at a push for the World Series?
Yeah, there's a lot of firsts in that one and a lot of, interesting storylines to follow there as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned to the Discord if you're not already in there already, where all of our announcements are held. All of our scheduled games will be posted. And we'll have all of these great casts and great content for you as the action comes at us thick and fast here through the playoffs. But yeah, Hummus, it's been great to be back in the booth with you here tonight. Anything else to part with before we head off for the evening and into tomorrow?
No, I'm just anyone watching, stay tuned. Keep your eyes on when we're streaming, because these are matches that you're not going to want to miss. These are probably some of the best games of baseball you'll ever see in this league.
Absolutely. Season 16 heading to an awesome climax. Let's see how it continues to unfold as we move towards the World Series in both leagues. Excited to be here with you all. Everybody have a safe and pleasant evening, and we will catch you tomorrow.
Peace out.